You're not only valued by the way you look and your exterior appearance. You know what I mean? Like, you're more than that. Like, you don't need... I say this all the time. You're more than your accomplishments. You know what I mean? Like, you are you. Oops. Maybe my Maybelline. This is the Maybelline one. I really do like this one a lot. My nose is a tad bit running, but easier said than done. You know what I mean? It's like someone, like, it's like me being cold and someone saying like, oh, it's easy. Just like think of something warm. You'll get warm. No! Speaking of cold, better put on my jacket. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can stay warm by thinking of warmth? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, literally tell me, what do you mean by that, bro? Okay. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm gonna put a jacket on. A lot of things are easier said than done, but doesn't mean it's not possible. Impossible, said not me. I'm a living, breathing proof of a person who is determined and keeps on going no matter what. Cause let me tell you, I'm tired of having to be the strong one. I'm not better than anybody. Nobody's better than me. We are all equals. Oh my God. So let's get back on the topic of the books I got the last time. So I've been pretty adamant. Oh, do I have booger? Booger check. Nope. I don't have booger, but I do have liquid. My nose always gets really runny. Damn it, I thought I had napkins. Oh, right here. Nope, that's not a napkin, that's a paper. Damn it, I thought I had napkins. Please. Please. Oh, damn it, now I ripped the bag. Rip me out the plastic bag. I'm acting brand new. Okay, so. Bam, what? We have two things. We have an option, us, have an option. We can either go from the gratitude book, the great gratitude connection, or this one we did yesterday, or we can do this one, a little bit of I didn't do a thing today. This one I picked up yesterday. I did resonate with it. It was actually really nice. It was really nice to it was just kind of every single thing I've been thinking about, just kind of like put into words like, wow, yeah, I did believe that. I thought it was the only one. And this one, we can read section 2, or we can do both. Do you want to do both, or do you want to do this one or this one? How have you been feeling? Here, we can even do this one. Did you do the practice? I'm not gonna, okay, how about let's discuss yesterday's session with the chapter and the practice, and then we can read a snippet of this one, okay? So yesterday's practice round, we got kind of short because the battery died. I tried my best to pick up where I left off, but I don't know how that went. You probably do because you saw the video. The practice. So the practice for this one from yesterday's session was start calm. Start with the calming exercise to feel less anxious so you can be open to gratitude. Take a few moments first to sit and get quiet. Silencio, Bruno. Okay. Breathe gently and slowly. Concentrate on your breath. Now say this phrase or something like it. Find what feels right for you. Today, I am okay. Right this minute, I have what I need. All is well. All is well. All shall be well. You got it? Now repeat it. In the morning, when you wake up in the morning, take a few moments to focus on just your breathing. Think of 3 things that you feel grateful for. Inhale gratitude and savor the feeling of the exhale. Like, I'm grateful for you. Simply sit with the feeling of gratitude and allow yourself to feel it. Okay, ready? Everybody think about something you're grateful for. It can be anything. We're starting off nice, simple, and cute. Or you can take it to any extreme you want. Okay, ready? Let's think about something we're grateful for. What are you grateful for? Think about it. Hold it. Now breathe with it. Ready? Now sit in it. Moment of silence. Great! Perfect! Love that for you. Okay, at night, when you go to bed each night, repeat the morning exercise. Breathing in gratitude. It takes a while to get used to focusing on just one thing. Keep at it while you set all your other thoughts aside. So basically, you repeat the same thing you do in the morning at night. Give yourself a gift. Give yourself a few moments during the day. This can be while you're walking to lunch, in the elevator, walking the dog, or even in the shower or in the bathroom at work. Yeah, that's so funny. I do stay in the bathroom at work a lot. Not for the reasons that you think.
Deep in my bones, I can feel you. Take me back to a time. Time only we knew how to wait.
About one thing you're grateful for today. Concentrate on it and feel it. Once you open the doors of gratitude, let its positive energy surround you and lift you up every... Redo! Okay, ready? Once you open the door to gratitude, let its positive energy surround you and lift you up every day. I will say I tried doing that this morning, but I did fail this mission this morning, so we can do it together right now. I woke up a little bit late, so the first thing I thought about was like, damn, I gotta go. So I was rushing and I tried to find time to sit down, but I was just like, I was listening. The clock was going tick, 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 ding. Trying to not run on time, but like when you're working on somebody else's time, you gotta be thinking about time. Like, you know, it's a give and take relationship. No, it's not. It's mostly a take relationship. But at this point, I'm giving my time. So now I guess it is a give and take relationship. Great. You repeat that again at night. But we can have another moment right now where we like practice gratitude and then just think about it, okay? I am grateful. What are you grateful for? Let's cue some nice tranquil or meditation music, like something calm, okay? Now let's sit in here with our thoughts and you put like okay, ready? I am well, I am grateful. Listen, you fake it until you make it. It might seem weird and you're lying to yourself at the moment, but eventually it'll catch on. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Till you what? Till you make it. Okay? Now silenzio Bruno. Shh. Let's go. Okay. My stomach, if you heard that. Okay. Okay, I think that was great, perfect time. If you want to continue, you are welcome to continue. Today when I was driving to work, instead of just like playing stuff, I just decided to sit in silence and just be grateful for my surroundings, you know, grateful for being able to wake up and see everybody else healthy. Okay, sometimes it's hard for me, not necessarily hard, but like I feel selfish thinking about the things I'm grateful for when it just revolves around me, and then I'm just like, oh, but what about other people? But I guess that's not the point. The point is just to be grateful, period. So let's look into this one. This one's that I didn't do a thing today. And the thing is, because I talk about my day a lot, and I tend to, I don't want to put value on, I don't want to be like, oh, today was this happened and it was a shit day. Because it's not. There is no good day, bad day. I feel like when you try to put like, today I'm going to have a good day, or I will have a good day. Today's just going to be a day. However it goes, it goes. And I try to usually do that, like, for the most part. But I feel like I am run by my accomplishments at times, and I feel like I do feel like I'm doing a checklist, and I clock it. I do. I recognize that I'm doing these things, but I'm recognizing that I'm doing it, and I'm like, I gotta stop. Okay, we need to not, because how long are you gonna do this for? Really? And then it just seems like you're chasing something that's not there. It's just like, oh my God, I saw this video that actually resonated so much with that statement, and someone was saying the exact same thing. The thing about these type of videos is like I enjoy, not even enjoy, but it's nice to have someone else say and feel what you're thinking, because not that you necessarily feel validated, but just like, okay, I'm not going crazy, like I'm not the only one. I have let's see if it's still here.
If you happen, we have a dilemma. So we are going, you guys, this
I'm scrolling to find it. I have no service here, but because I was on my last scrolls, it's like automatically saved the. Damn, how much did I scroll on here? Okay, well, we're close by. It was somewhere here, bro. Oh, damn it. It was this one. It's not going to load because I don't have any, like, connection here. But it was this girl, and she was just kind of talking about the fact that, like, sometimes your, like, achievements just seem like you don't even feel like the need to celebrate them, you know? And it just doesn't feel celebratory. Just more the fact that, like, it's a sigh of relief. Like, oh, finally I got it done. Like, kind of another thing that you add to the checklist. Which is so sad because sometimes I'm like, I was so excited for this. And then to a point where I was like, okay, well, no, now we just got to get it done. Like, we got to check it off the list. And at the end of the day, just like, it's more of like a relief that you did something that, I don't know. Anyways, I'll quote the part where it says, I can't celebrate my achievements because in my mind, it was my obligation to achieve them. Which is so sad because a lot of things that sometimes I do feel like I am obligated to achieve them, and I need to do it. And it's like, you take a step back and you're like, damn, but I did that. You know what I mean? Like, not like whew, I guess I can check one thing off my list and sleep a little bit better. Besides the point, clock it. I did, but let's see. This is the first page. The first page literally goes, I didn't do a thing today. I didn't rise before 7. I didn't change. I didn't pen the lines of streams of consciousness. I didn't take my time with a purposeful ritual. I didn't diligently complete my tasks. I didn't move stridently around the park. I didn't write. I didn't start. I didn't finish. I didn't achieve. I didn't progress. And it didn't matter. For doing that thing today isn't the measure of a day. Which is true. Like, how can one thing make or break? Like, I gotta be crazy. Like, and the thing is, it's easy to think certain things sometimes because the things that you're around, and this is what society kind of pushes, you know what I mean? Like your achievements. Some people be wearing that shit like an honor gold, like every badge on their stuff. And then, like, you know, you're not really for that, but then you kind of feel pressure to be like, okay, you know what? Boom, boom, I have this is my name, and I do this, and I did this. But it's like that doesn't add value to you. You know, you already are valuable just by being you. And I'm saying this out loud. I'm just saying this out loud because, you know what? Say it so many times, you will believe it. Okay? Yeah. The first quote literally goes, okay, so page 1. Chapter 1, page 1, the narrating of productivity. We are great fools. He has passed his life in idealness. Say we, I have done nothing today. What? Have you not lived? That is not only the fundamental, but the most illustrious of your occupations. That was said by Michael de Montagny. I'm butchering that to the max. But that name right there, he said that. And I was like, you are right. Like, our fundamental purpose is literally to live. Do you know what I mean? We're adding all these other things to make it more complicated than it should be. And it shouldn't be that complicated. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, I'm sorry. I did read a little bit without you. Last night I did. I'm sorry. And of the other book too, a little bit. Sorry! But it's just like, I just wanted to know what, I just couldn't help myself, and I'm sorry, and I won't do it again next time. No, yes I will. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I need to also just stop saying sorry for things I'm not sorry for. You know what? Here, we can do, I can read you, I can read like a couple pages with you. You know what I mean? Okay, let's do this. Let's start off with like, page numero uno. There will be days like these. Days that are our day. Days that we don't seize. Days when we wish to accomplish more. Days that blur into bitsy errands. Days that get derailed. Days when there is something we should be doing, but we're not doing. Days when we worry about all that will be stacked onto tomorrow. Days when we're convinced everyone else is having a better day. Such days can leave us feeling deflated. While I don't know the particular shape of your day takes, there are things we all stumble over to try to navigate modern life. Whether you work a 9 to 5 in an office, or you're a freelancer, a manager, or a shift worker, or you might be a stay-at-home parent or a retiree, each of us is entangled in a culture that measures our value through productivity. Right? How much we do, how well we do it, who we do it for. For many of us, our days have become containers for internalized capitalism, or the pervading sense that what we do is tied to our worth. Right? At the end of the day, I'm always like, yes, I did this, and this. I feel like I deserve to relax and sit down and watch something and eat and sleep. I'm like, why am I feeling like I deserve my basic needs? You know? Like, when we conflate productivity with worthiness, what we do is never enough. When we pause, okay, again, go. When we conflate productivity with worthiness, what we do is never enough. We can always do more, and there's always more to do. There's a laundry thing to do, the catch-up thing, the replying to text thing, the grocery shopping thing, the cooking thing, the cleaning thing, the creative thing, the exercise thing, the work thing, the medical thing, the thing we ought to do, the thing we don't want to do, the things we put off despite it being the one important thing we have to do. It's me every day, bro. With the pile of undone things often comes and pause. Run that back! I need light. I'm having trouble like seeing a little bit here. Let me, if I go a little bit closer and I do this. There we go. It's a little bit better. The pile of undone things often comes in undercurrent of guilt, anxiety, and shame. Instead of being alive to the variances of what is done in a day, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, we spiral into a slew of onlys. If only I were more productive. If only I were more efficient. If only I were better. If only I were more like that person. Then I could do it right. Do enough. Be enough. So much of what we are trying to achieve in our days is bound to the idea that we can optimize things to the point of perfection. Surrounded by promises that if only we adopt this life hack or follow the morning routine or we finally get it all done, we look to this new thing to remedy our days like these. There can be a juicy pleasure in trying the latest hack with the promises of improvement. I've made a hobby of it. I've eaten the frog, put peanut butter in my morning coffee, bought the new planner, tried the miracle morning routine, set up rewards for good habits. These popular systems can be useful and may even change your life, but I found they can also create another thing to stumble over in our days. True! Because sometimes I'll literally be like, you know what if I try this, and this, and I do this, and I do this, and I can get this done, and I feel better. That only lasts for so long, okay? Until you crash. And then you crash, and then you have to start all over again. Because then it's like, damn, that didn't work. Okay, next. But then how long? Because I've literally done it. And then it's like you sit down and you go, how long am I going to be trying something new to fit? Like, I think I just got to be okay. I'm going to say I want to speak for myself at this point. I just got to be okay with like, my days are not going to go as planned or as is. And that is fine. That is okay. It does not make or break my day or break me. It does not lessen my value. That's what life is about. Derails. Life is literally about delays. Like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I know this, but sometimes I just have to remind myself a little bit, because it's so easy to get worked up sometimes and then just overstimulated and be like, me, and then looking around you. And that's when you lose. When you start looking around you and looking at everybody else's stuff and you're like, oh my, no. Babe, we're all on different paths, different cycles, but we all can still enjoy each other's company while we're in these different paths. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there's my timer! It's been 20 minutes. We can do one more page, or we can stop. Huh? What was that? One more page? Say less. Okay. Let's see. I have to kind of go this way though, because I'm not gonna lie, I am having like the light is just a little bit like, I can do this. Oh, my elbow just fell through. Okay, when tomorrow arrives, oh, okay, I look uncomfy and feel uncomfy. I go like this. Don't mind me, I'm still like presente, but it's just like the lighting, okay. When tomorrow arrives, we find that this new thing didn't fix us, or we didn't perfectly adhere to the system. We're right back in the beginning of the if-only spiral, feeling like we're the only one who isn't getting it right, who keeps messing it up. We turn to the next thing in our hot pursuit of this better version of ourselves. We search again for a key to optimize our days and stumble again, only to be met with self-blame. Ain't that right? We're running just to stand still, and we're missing the point. Exactly. We're doing all this work to improve ourselves, only to go on judging ourselves for being imperfect. Exactly, bro! Exactly! Such a pursuit is a fool's errand. Well, call me a fool. The English word perfect comes from the Latin verb perficio? If this one. Perfectio, yeah, you get the point. Which means to finish, complete, carry out, or achieve. When we pursue perfection in our days and in ourselves, we're creating an impossible standard. We've taken what's incomplete as proof that there's something wrong with us, when in fact, being imperfect is an inevitable part of being human. Exactly! Exactly. Not taking what's incomplete as proof there is something wrong with us, when in fact being imperfect is an inevitable part of being human. We took something that was incomplete and took it as proof to be like, yeah, bitch, you're imperfect. Yeah, bitch, you didn't do it right. See, you couldn't even do that. But like, what was fucked from the start? So all I could do was give you my best. What the heck? It's like I want to slap myself silly, you know what I mean? It's like I want to tell myself, like, girl, what are you doing? Next, we're almost done. Just bear with me. We're halfway there. We blame ourselves for not being exactly where we think we should be. We berate ourselves for inactivity. We shrink in our self-comparison to others. We doubt our decisions. We become so stifled by the pressure of being productive that we sometimes don't do anything at all. True. And I always have this issue. Baby. True. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I have so much stuff to do and I have so many things going through my brain. I'm like, I'm just going to lay here. And then you know what I do at the end of the day? I do absolutely nothing. Do you know what I mean? I just got up and said, well, I could do this. Kind of shrug it off. You know, nonchalant. Boom, get something done. But you think about it so much, and then you end up spiraling, and you're like, oh my God, I have to be productive. Oh my God, I have to do this. And you know what we do? We get absolutely nothing done. And this is me saying this from my experience, my everyday life experience. Okay, woo. Last paragraph, and we're done. Okay, and I'll let you go. Rather than making us better, this doing obsession leaves us feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, dissatisfied, inadequate, and alone. When others wear what they do as a badge of honor, talking in terms of busyness or having a packed schedule or accolades and accomplishments, we feel inadequate by comparison. Yet under pressure to do the same thing, doing, all just keep up to prove we're still worthwhile, yet we never quite feel that we're there. True! Imperfect timing because that battery's about to fucking die, dude. But like, this is so true. Like, I know I'm worth more than what. Wait, now I feel like this is like a timer countdown because the battery's gonna die. But yeah. And then other people, you know, say, I gotta do this, do this, do this, do this. But I'm not gonna, I do the same thing though. Because whenever like people are like, oh, we should hang out, I'm like, oh, I have to do this, I have this later, I have to do it, I can squeeze you in here. And I know I'm trying to like use the most out of my day and, you know, make the most out of the time I have. But I'm like, slow down sometimes. Like, you don't need to do everything in your day. And the funniest part is I don't, because I'm too busy thinking about it 24/7. But it's like, okay, sorry about that. The battery died, but I'll make this really quick. But yeah, as I was saying, like, that is so true. Like, I'm not even saying about people in general. I just, even me. Sometimes I think growing up, you know, you're like, okay, what else can you put under your belt? And you kind of wear everything as a not even as a badge of honor, but it's like, is your worth based on how busy you are? You know what I mean? Like how much time you can, or how many things you can cram in. Let's not lose sight of that. That's not what life's about. And I'm trying to concentrate, but I really do have to go pee. So I'm gonna have to head out. But yeah, thank you for being here with me today. This was lovely. This was amazing. I can't wait to read the next part with you. That being said, I'm gonna head out. But just know that you are worth more than your accomplishments, more than your physical appearance, more than your busyness. Yeah? Does that make sense? I think I'm trying to add a third one, and that's what I came up with. But that being said, oh my god. Wait, I was gonna really let you go, but I really want to show you this other book I ended up finding. Also, do you see my pimple? That pimple, it got less, huh? Dude, I zapped the fuck out of that shit with that zapper last night. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but all I know is it did like decrease in size like yesterday. I mean this morning when I saw it, but that pimple is like, look. And it's like one of the harder ones. Like I know if I popped it, I know it would leave a mark. I know it would. I'm doing so good by not touching it. And I think me showing you an update of it, it's gonna make me not want to touch it. I'm so close. This is me like wanna. So this is the other book I got. This one, I opened it and it was so funny. The Impossible People, a completely average recovery story. This is kind of like more of a chill read. Let me see. I almost dropped. Okay. Maybe I should I'll read the back for you. This one, I didn't even read the back when I got this. I think I went straight for the comic and then I liked it, so I got it. But I'll read the back for you. Opening at the culmination of a disastrous trip to Puerto Rico. The first page of Impossible People finds out Julia stands stupefied in the middle of a jungle beside a rental jeep. She's just crashed. From this moment, the story flashes back to the beginning of her 5-year journey towards sobriety that includes group therapy sessions, relapses, and ill-fated relationships, terrible dates, and an unceremonious eviction from her New York City apartment. Oh my god, I don't want to read the back anymore. I forgot, this is why I don't like reading like the back of things or like the summaries, because it ruins it. Same thing with like trailers. Same thing with trailers. I hate it because it ruins it for me. I'm not gonna want to watch it. I'm not gonna want to watch it at all. I like to be surprised. So now I just feel like I ruined some part for me. But the point is, I really did like it. Maybe next time we can read a snippet of this one. We don't always have to be doing like reading that type of shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can even do like story time of like cute little comics. This is so cute. It's about a 26-year-old girl, but it like jumps backwards. So it starts off with her in a ditch in like Puerto Rico at like 30. And she's like looking at herself. She's like, what the fuck? Like, how did I get here? And I think to myself, what is the fuck? See, this is the picture. She goes, what the fuck? And she's just standing there. And then the story, she's like, let me tell you how I got here. So then the rest of this story is just kind of her rewinding like 5 years. So she's like 26 now, living in New York, and like living her life, and it kind of shows you what she's going through. And then I guess by the end they'll tell you how she gets there. The summary did ruin a little bit parts. I did not know she got evicted yet, and I did not know. Yeah, but her drinking problem, that's probably like the funniest part is I wouldn't even think she had a drinking problem. This is something you see on the daily. You know what I mean? Like going and she's like, yeah, I drink like a bottle of wine to myself 3 days of the week. type of thing. And I guess like she just kind of, it went over her. She didn't think it anyways. But that's the point, irrelevant. Okay, bye. Thank you, love you, and see you tomorrow.